national debate on immigration reached a critical point as thousands of Mexican immigrants and their supporters took to the streets across the nation to demand immigration reform. Joseph was among the protesters in San Jose.
To me, this march is as a way, showing that I'm fighting for something. I'm fighting to be able to do what I want to do.
He's studying animation at a Bay Area university.
It was pretty exciting, because I was there for a cause, part of the movement.
The protests are a response to pending legislation. One version of a bill in the House of Representatives calls for the deportation of more than 11 million undocumented immigrants in the U.S. Joseph is one of them. He asked us to keep his identity a secret.
They're saying, this is the land of the free. Well, not really, because I'm struggling and I don't see how I'm gonna be able to do what I want.
The Senate is considering a solution that is aimed to help undocumented immigrants who have been here for 5 years and want to pursue higher education. It's called the DREAM Act, and it would give temporary residency to undocumented immigrants attending college and eventually grant permanent residency to those who graduate.
Because right now, I could graduate from university, and I still can't do nothing about it. I'm gonna have to go with a minimum wage job.
There are about 1.2 million children in the U.S. that immigrated illegally. 65,000 seniors graduate from high school each year without legal status nationwide.
I didn't come here, I was brought. So it's illogical for the government to pay 12 years of my education and send me back. I want to go to college. I'm from here. I'm not going to do anything in another country that I don't even speak the language.
I gain more education, and education is the only thing that is gonna make me equal to anybody in this country, and that's what I want, education.
In some states like California, they can attend college. However, even with a degree, most undocumented graduates find it nearly impossible to work in their field.
I came into higher education thinking that I'd be able to utilize that degree. Never really happened.
Javier has a master's degree in Mexican-American studies. He works in a video store. He also asked us to keep his identity secret.
I need to utilize my degree, and the likelihood of that happening here just isn't there. I mean, it's not, I can't say it's even high, it's not at all right now.
Without the incentive of a better job, many undocumented students drop out of high school and don't even think of going to college. Joseph and Javier say that's a mistake.
So right now it's just tentative dates. Let's just pick 2 dates, plan A, plan B. So that
Both Javier and Joseph are members of Student Advocates for Higher Education, also known as SAHE.
SAHE provides workshops to different high schools to explain what the educational opportunities are to undocumented students. They tend to target high schools within the area that they're organized in. And so because there's a high immigrant population within it, we believe that there's a lot of students that can benefit from it.
The group encourages students to pursue higher education even if the DREAM Act never passes. Opponents of the bill say that it rewards students for immigrating illegally and gives them privileges that legal immigrants don't have.
I've been in this game now for so long. I mean, I've been in higher education now for 8 years. And it's hard for me to convey hope to students when in reality I have little hope for what's going to happen legislatively.
Legislators first introduced the concept of the DREAM Act in 2001, and although there has been some support for the idea, no law has been passed. Javier is not depending on the DREAM Act to secure his future.
So my answer right now is to migrate to Canada, attain my PhD, and hopefully utilize it either there or somewhere else. My status would be one of a student, with a student visa.
But studying abroad is filled with risk. Javier may be forced to return to Mexico to get a visa to study in Canada and may never be able to return to the United States. He's not sure if it will all be worthwhile.
I can't say that being here is not important to me. What I can say is that it's the only option I have right now to take care of the people I care about. Until I get to a position where I can take care of my loved ones, or until I get to a place where I can in a sense, repay all that has been done for me, I don't think I can really answer that question.
Joseph's plan is to stay here in the U.S. He's convinced he'll find a way to become an animator.
Nothing's going to stop me from being an animator. unless somehow I lose my hand and I can't draw no more. But no law is gonna stop me from being an animator or doing what I want to do.
Please, somebody help me. It's my baby.
And even though his plans aren't fully drawn out, he says he'll find a way to make it happen.
There's nothing I can do. Everybody, get down.
The way I see it, I could still get the job. It's just I had to go around the system. You know, there's always ways. If there's a will, there's a way. But obviously, if I were to become get legal status, I'll be easy. I'll be just a straight line.